Tom Atkinson is married. Give a round of applause. And I'll tell you why he's married. Because look who's next to him. Someone who knows life, is fun, thoughtful, puts other people beside herself. And she's very easy on the eyes, as you can see. But when I thought about what I was going to say today, if there was a detective in the audience, statute of limitations probably isn't up for some of the things Tom and I did when we were kids. So I want to give you a conversation from 3 people who aren't here. So this is what came in a little dream to me, and it's called A View from Above. Dad, Tom popped a question, and Jen said yes. That's my boy, I knew he had it in him. He just had to get it off his chest. Who's in the pantry? In walks June, sporting a Louis Vuitton purse. Jen is the one. She cared for me like I was her own mother when my health took a turn for the worst. Who wants a Pepsi and fresh cold cuts from Dick's? That sounds great, Mom, as Sasha runs up to June for a kiss. Dad, Tommy and Jen chose Dick's Hills. He's in his underwear watering the ewes and mowing the grass. Dad, grab the binoculars. Jen's in her bikini by the pool. Nice ass. The sun only shines in heaven, no gray. We are still known up here as Mr. and Mrs. A. Tommy, you have exceeded our expectations in every single way. With tears of joy in our eyes, we are here with you on your very special day. With Jen, your life is in great hands. Please show her nothing but love. You're our son, my brother. We love you, and that's our view from above. I love you. Salute.
True best man, Tommy's incredible younger brother Scott, is hanging out on a cloud right now, peering down on his 12th Heineken, at least, beaming with joy and a controllable buzz at this point. On the same cloud of 3 others, Tommy's mother June, perfectly coiffed, but extremely alarmed about what the wind can do to her hair at such a high altitude. Mrs. A's companion, who we've grown to love over the years, toasts Arthur, toasting with a boyish grin and a glass of Bolshevik vodka. And the great Mr. Atkinson with a prideful tear meandering down his left cheek while wearing his best suit and his best pair of slippers. I refuse to acknowledge their absence today. They would have never missed and are not missing today's joyous occasion. I feel their energy, I feel their presence, I feel their exuberance about today's union. And ladies, if you feel a pinch on your butt today and turn around and no one's there, it was Scott. Tom and I have been friends since I was 5 and he was 7. We could not be any different, yet we fit perfectly together. I admire his sense of humor. For example, recently he hid my shoes at his bachelor party and watched me go home barefoot and drunk. Pretty damn funny, right? I hope he appreciates my sense of humor when he opens his wedding card to find a very crisp, lonely $20 bill. Tom, when you marry a teacher, you must know the following lines verbatim. Number 1. Hun, the school system makes you work too many hours. Number 2, you're right, the kids are ruder today. Number 3, no doubt, babe, the parents do suck. Number 4, most important line, I agree, honey, the summer break should be 20 weeks instead of 10. Failure to know any of those lines of command can result in undue and avoidable marital strain. Know them well. Tom is a terrific guy with a big heart, genuine, just phenomenal hands. And off script, have you seen a more stunning bride than today? The obvious about Jen is how beautiful she is. However, Jen's true beauty, the thing that makes her very special, is something that cannot be seen but felt. Jen is kind, calm, rational, and cares about the human condition. At one of the most difficult points in Tommy's life, Jen stood by his side absolutely selflessly, providing incredible love and support to him. The man who I admired most and whose opinion meant more to me than anyone else's in the world, Tommy's dad, Mr. A. The day before Mr. A passed on, Eve and I went to the hospital to visit him. As I was leaving, he grabbed my arm, pointed at Eva and whispered in my ear, "There is gold in that girl." And the greatest compliment I could pay to you, Jen, is that if he had the distinct pleasure of being your president, he would say the very same thing about you. I implore you to do the following 3 things every single day. Tell each other how much you love one another. Laugh as often as you can with one another. Cry tears of happiness, pride, or joy. If you do those 3 things every day for a lifetime, you possess something very worthwhile, something to be envied, something very unique and special. Please join me in a toast to Tom and Jen to a happy, healthy, and prosperous life together. Cheers.